All right, everybody. We are live on YouTube, coming to you live from Chester, Vermont. The coolest town within 1 mile of Chester, Vermont. We're having an open mic tonight sign out on the road today. I'm guessing 15,000 people drove by. Nobody came.
It's not a garage sale day.
Yeah, it was garage sale day today in Chester, Vermont. Yard sale day. Nobody came to my gallery either. I'm like, why do we have a yard sale day? It's not the class of people that I really want.
It's so people can get rid of their
get rid of their shit. Starve all winter, you make it through to Memorial Day weekend, and you sell shit at a yard sale, you make a couple $100, and then you can go out to dinner. That's what it's like in Vermont. All right, everybody, so we had a wonderful time on Thursday with the first show at the Bellows Falls Opera House. It was freaking cool. Because we have a room full of open micers tonight, we're going to let everybody get a chance to work their bits. So I've set the timer at 15 minutes, which is a lot. And everybody's instructed to be fucking funny or get off the goddamn stage. Yeah. So, on that note, if you need some laughs, the second one from the bottom and the last one on the top here. If you hit it hard, it makes that sound. There you go. All right, so we're going to get this moving. Coming to the stage, our first comic of the evening, Will Rodriguez, everybody!
Thank you very much. Let's give it up for Barry Pinskes, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah! Woo! All right, thank you so much. This is my first time in Vermont. Woo! Right. First time performing at Pinskes here. Woo, woo, woo! That's right. Not only that excites me, back in my hotel room, I got a midget hooker. Chester, New Hampshire has midget hookers, people. They're beautiful. I love them. I love it. That's my thing. That's my fetish. I love a midget hooker. And I shouldn't use the word midget. Let me fix that. Back at my hotel room, I have a little whore. Hey, hi. And don't dare say pay her half price. Midgets have whole vaginas. The whole vagina right there. It's right there. I'm from Springfield, Massachusetts. Woo, woo, woo. Yep. I've heard it gets a bad rap. Springfield gets a bad rap. There's this guy. His name is Nick Johnson. He has a video on YouTube, right? And it goes like this: the most dangerous city in Massachusetts, Springfield, Massachusetts. This guy's got like 1 million followers talking about my town like that. Like we're dangerous, all this bullcrap. I'm fine. I'm 58 years old. I made it. Nobody killed me. You don't die in Springfield, right? It kind of pissed me off. So my people contacted his people, and I'm going to right in Springfield. That's right, at the Quinta Inn. I'm not bragging. And when I met him, I shanked his ass. Nobody talks about my city like that. Ridiculous. I usually wear a suit on stage, but sometimes I don't. I have an ex-girlfriend. She was like, it's kind of weird. Seeing you on stage without the suit. I was like, oh, that's weird. What about the time you asked me to stick a cucumber up my ass? Because for me not being in jeans is weird. All right, so there I was with a cucumber up my ass. Don't feel homophobic. Cucumber's fine. Good, delicious snack. Very nice. The right order. Very nice. Relationships are tough, I don't want to get to tell this midget hooker. I forgot to buy cucumbers. But I had this lady. We were breaking up. People say mean stuff to each other when they break up. She started talking about my penis. I'm like, okay, yeah. I got a small penis. She says, no, your penis is fine. It's your dickhead that's small. You go to the bathroom a couple times after that, maybe I do got a problem. You know? But then I gotta say something mean to her, right? I gotta say something mean to her. So I was like, oh yeah? You got a Dumbo vagina. That's right. If Dumbo the elephant needed a stunt double, be your labia just flapping in the wind. Right? And it's messed up because that kind of turns me on, the flappiness. I like the Dumbo vagina. I love your stingray pussy. You know? You're down there, you're getting a massage.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Hey, my ears just. Oh, yeah, right there. Yeah. That's right. The lady just scratched my ear. That's what happened. That's exactly what happened. Yeah, but I'm single now. I had my ex-girlfriend. We broke up because she was cheating on me. She broke up with me first when she cheated, right? But she let me keep the sex robot. And this is how we got the sex robot. We're watching the news, and she was like, I'll get you one of those sex robots. I was like, oh, really? Like, yeah, you get me one with a penis. She says, no, I'll get you one with a vagina, but I get to pick the body. And I was okay, fine. So now I'm single. Now occasionally I have sex with a robot that looks like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I just don't like it when I come and he gives me the people's eyebrow. Very intimidating. Jesus Christ. You guys got a problem. I love watching the news. I was in North Carolina, I think it was about a year or 2 years ago, and where these monkeys escaped. Remember that? And I was in North Carolina at the time. I was watching this on the news, and then the reporters on the news, and also they had herpes, which pissed me off, because I know these monkeys didn't get herpes the way we get herpes. At least we get to have fun when we get herpes. We get to have sex. We get to have orgasms. This monkey got a shot in the ass. Move it along, buddy. You got herpes. Let's go. Next. Right? Kind of pissed me off because I'm watching this on the news while I'm banging this monkey. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe I should wear a condom. I don't know where this monkey's been. Is this the same monkey? And that's a joke. That's a joke, guys. That's a joke. I wore a condom. Look. Having sex with the mic is very dangerous. Somebody after the show, did you really have sex? Yeah, that's what I do. Those things will scratch your face off. The reason they're smaller, but they'll bite your face. So that's why I also wear a helmet. I have a son. I remember when I was around 45 years old. He was around 4 or 5. And there was this thing going on around the internet where people were going around asking their friends, how's your pull-out game? Yeah, my son came up to me, 5 years old. Hey, Dad, how's your pull-out game? And I'm hoping like there's a game at school I don't know about, duck, duck, pull out. I don't know. I'm hoping. But then he says to me, oh, no, hey, Dad, your pull-out game is weak. Yeah. I'm like, what are you saying? He says, I'm here, aren't I? My son's a jerk. Forget that I had to stand up for my pull-out game. I was like, what are you talking about? I'm 45 years old. Huh? You're an only child. I'm Puerto Rican. There's 20 little motherfuckers running around. You're lucky you didn't end up on your mom's titties like the rest of your brothers and sisters. He started it. A lot of comedians, we get depressed and all that stuff. We're depressed people. Comedians, we're depressed people, But comedians, I had this comedian friend, he's on Facebook, and he's talking about killing himself on Facebook. And I was like, what are you doing? There's people that know how to get, life insurance policies out on you. You're talking about killing yourself on Facebook? What are you doing? And plus I see him like a couple weeks later, he's on stage, laughing, making everybody laugh, And I'm like, see, this is why you'll never succeed, because you never follow through, buddy. I was kidding, don't kill yourself, comedians. I don't want anybody killing themselves. Don't do that shit. Don't do it. We should die like regular comedians, in a puddle of our own vomit of a drug overdose. That's how we at least develop a drug overdose. You might survive that, write a book, and now you're back. You ended it, it's all over with. I was, you ever watch these shows on Snapped? These shows on Snapped, it's called Snapped. Oh, no, it's the Oxygen Network, Snapped. And then they got this other one called Wives with Knives. Snapped is a show where women snap and kill their husbands. And wives with knives is where the women stab their husbands with a knife. You know, and I was telling my friend about these shows, and his wife, she's never heard of them. She was like, "Well, that's just sexist. How come there's not shows about men who snap and kill their wives?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? It's on the 6 o'clock news every day. We're whipping your asses, ladies, in that department." No. I seen this one of these snapped episodes. Well, actually, let me talk about this first. On the way up here, there was some road rage. It became racist. There was this guy who's in a handicap. He had a handicap sticker. And me and him were yelling back and forth for some reason. I forgot why I got pissed off, why he got pissed off. But all of a sudden, I hear this, "Go back to Puerto Rico." And I'm like, how the hell did he know? I didn't have the flag, you know. I didn't have nothing. I could have been a Cuban or a well-tanned white man. I don't know. Right? But guess what? I didn't go racial. People think because somebody goes racial, you got to go racial back. No. I yelled at him, "You stupid, racist, crippled bitch." The high road, people. Because his chair couldn't get up there either. I took the lower road. I took the high road. You take the stairs, buddy. Like everybody else. Too much. And I said I was going to do 15, but that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to do 9 and 50. Give the time back to the room.
Awesome.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That was great, Will. Thank you so much. How long have you been doing stand-up?
10 years now.
10 years. Wow, it shows. That's funny. That was great. Will Rodriguez, everybody. One more time. We had some people come in. Where are you people from? Chester. From what? Chester?
Just here.
That's awesome. Thanks for coming. You can sit up close. Well, you can stay on the paper couch if you want. Way in the back. You saw the sign, or what happened? I figure that 16,000, I figure maybe 20,000 people saw the sign today and 4 people came in. So we're doing pretty good. All right. And now, ladies and gentlemen, a man whose therapist suggested comedy. And he stood up. He knows who he is. My buddy. All the way from Greenfield, Massachusetts, Ryan Pratt, everybody!
There we go. All right. I am off of my meds tonight, so we'll see how this shit goes. So I've been told by somebody that I look like an undercover cop, who is the absolute worst undercover cop you could hire. Like, I'd be out there trying to interrupt somebody's drug deal, and I'd be the cop that's out there. It's like, excuse me, sir. Yeah, can I get 2 or 3 of the cracks, and do you have some of the Millie? Millie Molly, Oh, hey, I hear those Mormons really like to go for a trip, too. Do you have any of that LDS? Oh, LSD? Don't mock my dyslexia! Do you have a childproof container for that, though? It's a safety first. Do you take Venmo? No. Well, can I at least get a receipt? You know how HR is such a big pain in the ass about everything. In case it wasn't obvious, I lived in Florida for quite some time. It deserves that little applause, too. But I try to tell people it's not as crazy as you see on the news, and that's bullshit. It is worse. So yeah, no, there was one time I'm walking down the street, the sidewalk. Same fucking difference in Florida, really. There's this woman walking her kid, had him on a leash and a harness, because people still do that shit, apparently. And they start to approach me, and I'm like, let me give her what she wants. And it's like, I walk up to the kid, and I'm like, oh, who's a good little boy? Oh, let me get him behind the ears. Did you get him fixed? He'll hump your leg until he's grown up if you don't get him fixed. And then the little son of a bitch bit me. And I thought to myself, what am I going to do here? Well, what would Cesar Millan, the dog whisperer, say? He'd say, display dominance. So that's when I pissed on the kid. I see some judgy looks out here. It worked. I never got bit by the kid again. I'm not allowed within 100 yards of him, but that still counts for something. Obviously, these are jokes. Florida's a stand-your-ground state. I was defending myself. But the reason I moved to Florida was several years ago, my mother was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. And I'm an only child, so I ended up moving to Florida. So my mother was living in Florida. I moved there to be with her, bought a house, got her to move in with me. And right as she finished moving in, I told her, you know what this means now, Mom? It means you're a mover and a shaker. Oh, everybody gives me the oh. Somebody thinks that's way too funny. Yeah, she didn't like that joke either, though. I found that out when she punched me in the face. Shouldn't have paid for those boxing lessons for her, which... That's not a joke. That's a real thing. They have boxing lessons for people with Parkinson's disease. It's not what you're thinking either. It's the exercises that they do. They don't take two people with Parkinson's and put them in a ring against each other like, oh, over in this corner, wearing the sandals with the black socks, we have Colin Trumbull's McGee. And in this corner, with a stained polo shirt and the trifocals, the Iron Shake. If I can go on a little bit of a tangent for a moment, too. What are trifocals? I know what bifocals are. It's for nearsighted and farsighted. I saw Sesame Street as a kid. Grover taught me about near and far. Well, what's the third sight for on trifocals? Is it so you can spot pineapples on the back of people's golf carts? One person got that, so I have to educate the crowd. There's a town, it's a retirement town in Florida called the Villages, where all the old people are known to go, and what they do is, if they're swingers, they have a pineapple they put on the back of their golf cart, so all the grandmas and grandpas are doing the other grandmas and grandpas. And as a result, the Villages has the highest rate of STDs in the country. So, when you were a kid and your grandma said, oh, I used to like to ride the train, that's probably not the choo-choo she was talking about.
She took it to caboose.
Don't make up good jokes for me when I'm on stage. I'm stealing that. But yeah, my joke was that it's like, that wasn't the choo-choo she was talking about because she had her teeth in at the time. So remember, when Grandma calls you around the holidays and she starts forgetting stuff, it might not be Alzheimer's, it may just be late stages of the SIF. There goes my clean set for tonight. But yeah, my mother was tough though. She did have to have brain surgery at one point for her Parkinson's. They put in what's called a deep brain stimulator, which is like a pacemaker for the brain, and had a team of surgeons around her. She had to be awake through this surgery. And the head surgeon, no pun intended, the head surgeon had to go drill into her head And as he does so, her hair wraps up around the drill, and the surgeon says the worst thing you can say in the middle of surgery. Whoops. And my mother didn't miss a beat. She's laying there and she says, excuse me, if I can offer you a piece of advice, don't say whoops when you're in the middle of drilling into somebody's head. Well, you should have kept still. Well, you should have kept accurate. God, my mom had all the zingers for him. And I thought that's badass, my mom carrying the surgeon while they're drilling into her head. Yeah, so recently my best friend sent me a video of his kid, his 7-year-old kid, at the kid's talent show. They call the kid up. The kid decides to try out stand-up comedy. So I'm sitting there watching it. Walks up to the mic. Jokes. 2 of them. 2. And I'm like, that's a good start. That's solid. No bullshit small talk, and we know what we're getting out of the show. I was trying to invent a pencil without lead in it, but there was no point.
Oh.
And everybody laughed and laughed and laughed. They had a great time. I was flying a kite, but it got stuck in a tree. It wasn't the worst thing that happened to me, but it was up there. And the crowd roars once again. And I had a couple thoughts that went through my head. The first thought was, I am proud of this kid. Everybody here that's done comedy knows how scary it is to get in front of a bunch of people and do jokes and not know how it's going to go. And that was immediately followed by the thoughts, what the fuck? This kid's getting better laughs than I do. This kid doesn't have to deal with the shit we do on stage. So now I wait outside the kid's school and heckle them on the way out. It's like, people don't fly kites anymore, you hack. On an unrelated note, I'm not invited to their house anymore. I don't understand it. So I got a few more minutes. I haven't talked about this in a while. Because a couple months ago, it's like there's so much bullshit in the news. We're at war, we can't afford gas, we can't afford groceries. Fucking Kid Rock keeps poking his stupid head into the news all the time, too. And we miss out on the good stories because of this. Does anybody recognize the name Dayton Weber? Dayton Weber appeared in the news because he was a champion cornhole player, quadruple amputee, who shot and murdered somebody that was in the passenger seat of his car. Which, as a comic, that's just a gold being handed to you. Everything is right there. And I just had so many thoughts with this. It's like, motive was not a problem to figure out. It's like, you don't have no arms and no legs. You have to spend your whole life going, it's like, hey, Dayton, let's throw you in the water. We'll call you Bob. We'll put you on the front porch and call you Matt. So he's already got some anger boiling in there. But then I thought, the whole cornhole champion thing, completely unnecessary part of the story, but I'm so thankful they put it in there. Because I had the thought, though, too, it's like, how did he become a champion? Did he do it the old-fashioned way and just stump the beanbags over? Or was it like an alternate version, kind of like dwarf tossing, where he had a partner that would pick him up and throw him in the hole that way? Hey, Dayton, you landed in the hole. We're going to call you Phil now. We'll celebrate when we get home. Hang you from the flagpole, call you Aaron. So this is where it gets interesting because, the more interesting part is the victim, because it's like, how do you get shot by somebody with no arms and no legs? if as soon as you see somebody like trying to lift the gun, wouldn't you be like, no, you don't do that. But yeah, he must have got into his car, which if I see a guy sitting there like this, get in. Sorry, dude, taking an Uber. But this guy gets in the car with him, gets in the passenger seat, and it's like, all right, Dayton, safety first, 10 and 2 o'clock position. Okay, 7 and 7:30 position, close enough. But then, how does he get to the gun if he's driving already, too? Hey, do me a favor. Go into the glove box. There's a gun in there. Hand it over. And if there's no bullets in there, put the bullets in, too. What do you mean, why? Because I'm giving you a fucking ride. Do what I say. And then he somehow shoots the guy, and I don't know how he does it. Maybe it was like Dr. X or Dr. Xavier from X-Men, and it's like he used telekinesis to shoot the guy. I don't know. But can you imagine being the cop having to pull this scene over, and it's like, all right, okay, get out, put your hands up. Okay, you can't put your hands up. Oh shit, we have a runner. All right, you're under arrest. Put him behind your back. Fuck. That's all I have for tonight. Thank you so much.
Brian Pratt, everybody. Brian, your notebook. Thank you.
Oh, that I threw down the.
Yeah. I see a cobweb and it's bugging me. I'm gonna broom it.
There you go. Solve that problem.
All right. My therapist suggested that I improve my life, but she didn't suggest stand-up comedy. She said I went to therapy to try to improve my relationships. My therapist friend's like, Barry, you have to understand something about girls. They're like birds. They want a nest. And with all your talent, Barry, you could have the nicest nest of anybody anywhere. But what do? You go go-karting, you ride your motorcycle, you drive your car, and all you do is have fun, Barry. You're like a little kid. You're like Peter Pan. If you were a bird, you'd be out on a branch. That's what she said to me. I built a nest here. Still doesn't work in freaking Vermont. I gotta quit complaining about being single. All right, I live in a wonderful town, and I can make money selling bears. And there's lots of pine trees. Okay, here we go. And now, Ted, where are you from?
New York.
Oh, he's got Ted down here, not Ed. I was wondering what the fuck is going on. And now, all the way from New York, Ted, an impressionist. There we go.
Thank you, Barry.
You told me your name was Ed.
Well, it's just to keep one step ahead of the IRS. Hi, I'm Ted. I'm
Hi.
an impressionist. You're the audience. And he's Barry, the host. And here we are in Chester. Hey, thanks. Hey, the guests in the back, you're still sticking around. Is that a positive sign? Good. Well, then I'll just keep riding the crest of the momentum. Okay, great. Okay. Well, as Barry correctly introduced me, I'm Ted, an impressionist because my mom always told me that whenever I meet nice people, always make good impressions. So here I am. Okay, so let's see. I can do cat impressions and dog impressions. Are you kind of a cat crowd? Okay, yeah, okay, good. All right, here we go. A cat pretending to be a backhoe. Very important to keep the litter box clean. Thank you. I wrote that. Okay. Here's a cat pretending to be a microwave. Meow, meow, meow. Ding! Dinner's ready. Okay. Thank you. I wrote that. Here's cats racing at the Indianapolis 500. You got the Doppler effect. Okay. All right. Here's a cat that can't fight his way out of a paper bag. Now, a cat poet drinking absinthe and struggling with his inner demons. Thanks, I thought that one up. Okay. They love it. All right. Well, in fairness, I'll do some dog impressions. Here's a guard dog that's very confused. Woof. Okay. They're really loving it. Okay. Here's a dog as quality control inspector at the sandpaper factory. Rough, rough. Okay. Here is Tarzan with his dog that ascended in the rapture. Come, dog. Dog fly. Dog gone. Okay. A dog actor in a Tarantino Western getting slowly riddled with a hail of bullets. Well, you can probably see that on Netflix. Thank you. Okay. Well, in all fairness, some people may be vegans here, so how about some vegetable impressions?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a green tomato. Hey, can somebody tell me what to do around here? I haven't been trained. Now, a green, fried green tomato.
Dude.
Okay. A carrot with bad taste. Hey everyone, how do you like my brand new checkered pants? A zucchini a bok choy with no principles. I am full of moral conundrums. Okay. They're loving it. A squash that can't tell time. I don't know how to read a clock. An illiterate asparagus. I don't know how to read books. Oprah with low social skills. I don't know how to read people. Okay. Wait. Well, let's see. How about some chicken impressions? Okay. You love chicken? Chickens, plural. Okay. What part of the chicken do you like best? Okay, good. All right. It's my crowd work part. Chicken and checking out prices at the dollar store. Buck. Buck. I wrote that. Chicken at a classical music concert. Fuck! Another chicken at the same concert, but with a broader classical taste. Haydn! Mozart! Okay. A chicken pretending to be a 5-speed sports car with over-advanced timing. What do you have going around the curve? Well, you can get it. Okay. It's time now for some puppets. Do you like puppets?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Do you like chicken puppets? Just ask, because it's my crowd work part. Okay, hey, it's time for Wally, the happy talking neutrino. Hi, Wally. Oh, I'm not a neutrino anymore. Well, you certainly look like a neutrino. That's what we practice. No. I'm no longer a neutrino. The smallest particle in the universe, by the way. No, I'm Wally, the happy talking nutritionist. Well, that's going to screw up the act. We didn't practice that. It doesn't matter. It's my show. Sorry about that, everybody. You see, I was hired to be a neutrino because nobody in comedy knows anything about quantum mechanics, and so we weren't getting any gig work. So now I'm a neutrino. Oh, yes. Let me see if I know. Barry, are you eating all your proper fiber every day?
Yes.
Okay, very good. And how many people here chew their plastics slowly so all the microplastics go into their bloodstream? This is not really part of an act. I'm not talking to you. Sorry about that. So how many people have blood-filled pus balls from eating too many ultra-processed foods? Well, we'll work on that part of the act. Okay. How about some balloon animals? Okay, great. Well, good. You're a multifaceted audience. I appreciate that. Okay, good. And the folks in the back, you still enjoying yourself?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, good. Yellow fever. The Black Plague. Oh, why, look who's here to join us. It's Barney Bacteria. Hey, everybody. Hey. Ooh, you got Black Plague. Ooh, I love Black Plague. Ooh. This is a family show. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, how about some quick impressions next here? Okay. Here's the deep vacuum of space. Oh, who let these dirty comments? A man in a dizzy spell. Dizzy. D-I-Z. Z-Y. Dizzy. A negative number. I'm a 10, but my life sucks. A very, very short documentary on the French resistance. I refuse. Thank you, I wrote that. Okay. A chimpanzee practicing his vowels. Hey, hey, hey. Hi, hi. And sometimes why? Thank you. Well, now is a special night for me driving out here to Chester. And I know Vermont is a hip place where people are very erudite and well-read. So how about a reading of a classic poem? And what could be more classic than the epic classic poem, Beowulf? And what would make it even more classy and interesting if it's done entirely in the Old English? And you, the audience, get to decide how long you want to hear it. Okay, great. Okay. Here we go with Beowulf by unknown. Ja hulgende hordegi, jergaboto govuskota, jar vigodo hundegardede, Beowulf. Čendi drevjaski borde, jargebodo humba hakkendoro, jeko oljederge, segandoro jopo podidi, Beowulf.
Yes.
Sargadaya. Chitskititideka hunge. Kurrekande bo hulli. Ja halli hakken höll. Beowulf. Shout it out. Shout it out.
In me. In me.
More metal. Get hold of it. Yargi morgava hockeytolle. Sergadia sinci ölte puche. Oh, the time's up. Well, I appreciate everyone sticking around.
Ted the Impressionist, everybody. That was amazing. So Thursday we had 20 comics come to Bellows Falls. And I've been telling my peers all about this, and I think that that of all my friend groups, so this is new to me, 2.5 years, that these stand-up comics are the best people I've ever met in my life. It's the truth. I mean, there you go. I mean, Ted the Impressionist and most of the people here drove longer than an hour to get here. They're getting paid nothing. And they're putting it all out on the line like this. It's amazing. It's just like what other group of people in our culture will do anything and travel and not ask for money and be happy. It's incredible. I just love this. I love stand-up comedy. I like watching it. I'm so glad I built this performance space, and I have a whole group of new friends. What's going on there, Tom? You look a little confused.
No. Just wondering if is there still 6 or is there 7 of us performing?
I don't know. There's 6.
Okay.
7 with me. Tom, your wife is not looking forward to you coming home. I don't know what the hell you're worried about. And now, all the way from Littleton, New Hampshire, he's brought his father. Is it your dad's birthday?
You're kind of stomping on my first bit there, right? But yeah.
Forget that I said anything about a birthday. Dustin Warren, everybody!
Oh, thank you, everyone. See, as Barry alluded to, I'm here with my father. It is his birthday today. Now, they say like father, like son, and I think that's true. You can look at us. We both definitely look alike. We both can barely be on time to save our lives, and neither of us could find a date on a Saturday night, so we come to an open mic. Oh, boy, 15 minutes. All right. Forgive me, folks. There's going to be some riffing, some reading off the phone, and maybe some stuff memorized. Oh, where is this? Oh, I feel obliged to share this little bit. Last time I was here was for Barry's one-liner contest, and as I get off the stage, he decides to lay a roast line on me, calling me, quote, being the only comic from the neck without a neck. First off, Barry, it's NEK, Northeast Kingdom. Only a mud duck turned flatlander pronounces it neck. But it's okay, Barry. I know you're probably looking at this because you're pointing out the no neck because you're jealous I actually have hair. So it's all right, that concludes the roast battle part of my set. This isn't a roast, but was I the only one that disappointed when the man doing impressions said his name was Ted and he didn't do a Ted Kaczynski impression? Or is that just me? Maybe just me. Oh, what have we got in store for you guys here? That's old. Done that one. Done that one a lot. I don't think I've done this one here. A lady was going down on me once. Right before things were about to get interesting, she looks up at me and says, "Oh my, you have a tick on your dick." And I thought to myself, sweet, I'm counting this as a threesome. I never saw that lady again, unfortunately, but I mean, it was best just to ghost her, because, would you really like to be told that a tick sucks better dick than you? So I was in Japan once, and I asked the local guy, I said, hey, what's your guys' equivalent to 9/11? He looked at me, and he said, probably Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Jesus, dude, I just needed to know what number I call in case of an emergency. But the way he answered that prompted another question, so I ran and caught up to him, and I said, wait a minute. Are you telling me Hiroshima and Nagasaki were inside jobs too? Well, I got one more one-liner about 9/11. I was talking with a friend who's a pilot friend of mine, and he was bitching about the price of jet fuel. Said it's become quite the hot commodity these days. I'm like, dude, I gotta ask, is it hot enough to melt steel beams now? That joke landed about as well as Flight United 93. I've got no more 9/11 material if you guys want. It's a little longer form and I'd have to be reading it verbatim. All right, this one, a bit of an older crap. Maybe this joke will land a little bit better than it has in the past. But if you couldn't tell, I think I haven't got a diagnosis, but I'm pretty sure I'm a little bit autistic. So that got me digging into the autistic history in comedy. And everyone thinks that, and it definitely has its ups and its downs these days. Because I've always been someone who prides themselves on bucking the trend, but all you have to do is watch 5 minutes of Kill Tony, and you discover that autism in comedy is about as trendy as you can get these days. Everyone thinks it's a new thing, like it's a new occurrence, but I think it predates the actual idea of calling it autism. I mean, this is an older crowd. Look back to the Andy Griffith Show. Deputy Barney Fife, only a neurodivergent man gets off on writing so many fucking tickets, but then when you point on him for breaking the same rule, he throws a fit. So, then we get into the 80s and the 90s, we get Dan Aykroyd, someone who's actually diagnosed. And, he had me fooled for a little bit, playing the suave, cool Elwood Blues and the Blues Brothers. But then you see a movie like Coneheads and you're like, this diagnosis makes a lot more sense. Now, a lot of modern day comics like myself never got a formal diagnosis, which was important to me because I didn't need that showing up the next time I want to go buy another gun. But unfortunately, it has led to a lot of comics that will just use it as a trope to try to be funny, And, yep, I butchered that already, and I just fucking read it. But it does lead to a lot of comics trying to use the tism without having lived with its effects. To me, that's stolen valor right there. We need strict laws to enforce only using the autism trope if you're actually autistic. And fines and jail time aren't going to do it. We're going to have to use the death penalty to enforce it. And I'm not talking lethal injections or firing squad or crucifixions. It has to be an overdose of acetaminophen. That way, if they somehow survive, they'll have earned the right to call themselves an autistic comic. Yeah, so I made the mistake of going through a girlfriend's phone once. I was looking through her camera roll and found another guy's dick pic in there. I mean, I ended the relationship right away because that's nothing I need to deal with, but, it really stuck with me, had me depressed for a while because, it just kills a man's self-esteem to see a 12-year-old with a bigger dick than you. Told that story to a friend. He's like, Jesus Christ, Dustin, you say shit like that, people are going to think you're in the Epstein files. I'm like, what are you talking about? How the fuck did you know it was a 12-year-old's dick? I'm like, whoa, calm down, give me a little credit. I was a good boyfriend. I met her family. I knew what her brother looked like. I could have gone without seeing that much of him, but we live and we learn. Oh, I think this is a new one here. You ever wonder why cats and dogs lick themselves all the time? I mean, sure, science says it's grooming. But I think they're talking straight to our subconscious, going, ha ha, look at what I can do that you can't do, ha ha. Oh. Yep, need to memorize this one still. You humans need apps, dates, heartbreak, and 3 drinks just to get some tongue action. I just bend over and go to town. I mean, sure, you can shove those opposable thumbs up your ass, but I'll take fellatio disguised as grooming over butt stuff any day. Oh, wait, 6 minutes? So, I don't know what chipped my taste in women more, the music I listen to, or just the fact that I'm fat. You know, I was raised on Queen's Fat Bottom Girl. I had Spinal Tap telling me the bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushin'. And Bon Scott of AC/DC singing 42, 39, 56. You can say she's got it all. Either way, I've always had a fondness for bigger women. What sucks these days is hoflation. All these big white girls now think they can pull a better looking guy than me. I'm just thankful I don't live in a more diverse area, because otherwise, every BBW would be out chasing BBC, leaving Dustin all alone, SOP. You look confused, sir. Do you know what SOP stands for?
No.
Shit out of pussy. Oh, all right. I haven't gotten booed off the stage yet, so we're doing good. This one might change that. So I like it in comedy. PC culture is on the decline. You know, you can say the word retard without much backlash these days. But a wise man once told me, you don't call a retarded person retarded. You call your friends retarded when they do something retarded. So following that logic, can someone explain to me why I got kicked out of my neighborhood group chat for calling my neighbor the N-word, even though the bastard admitted he stole my leaf blower? Yeah, you guys didn't like that one too much. You know, some of you probably thought, oh, that's racist. I think we overuse that word racist. It's a pet peeve of mine. You know, it's a joke about a stereotype. Racism is hating someone for their color and where they come from. Making a joke about a stereotype is autistic pattern recognition with punchlines. So no, I'm not racist for making that joke. I'm racist because I fucking hate massholes, okay? Oh, what else have we got? 4 minutes left?
You don't have to do the whole time. You're certainly welcome to.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
It is his show.
It's my dad's birthday. I'm doing it all.
Oh. I just can't end on a pause like this. At least have to come up with one more. Oh, what have we got up here? Oh, all right. This is a definitely not new, but it's a good one. Some of you probably haven't heard it. I was chatting with my grandfather the other day. And he said, Dustin, you know, back in my day, ladies knew how to drive a stick. I said, yeah, tell me about it, Grandpa. A lot's changed. Now in my generation, women have sticks. These are the effects of climate change that nobody is talking about. And I'll call it there.
Dustin Warren, everybody. That was awesome. Dustin, do you ever go barefoot?
No.
That's what I thought. You remind me of my friend Larry. So my buddy Larry, I was giving him crap because he always wore his work boots, right? And he's like, the only time I take off, no wait, this is it. He goes, I only take off my work boots for one reason. I'm like, okay, Larry, you're a man, all right. So Larry's wife, Penny, wanted to take the kids to the beach. And So Larry's on the beach with his blue jeans and his work boots, and Penny was all embarrassed. She said, Larry, you gotta take your boots off for more than one reason. We're on the beach. His feet had never seen the light of day. He ended up getting so sunburned he couldn't wear shoes for a week. So if you do get a date and she wants to go to the beach, you might want to take your shoes off intermittently and get your feet some sun, so you don't end up in the same boat as Larry. Baby,
Sound advice.
I want to take these shoes off for one reason, honey. All right. Yeah. All right. So, Michael, how do you pronounce your last name?
Critelli.
Gra or Cra?
Critelli?
Critelli.
Yeah.
And now, you're from Springfield also?
Oh, yeah.
All the way from Springfield, Massachusetts, Dustin's favorite state, Michael Critelli, everybody!
Very much, everyone. Hot shot. Hi, it's good to be here. Nice. Hi. Yeah, my name's Michael. I found out I have a disease. Yeah, it's very terrible. I was like, oh no, how long do I have to live? My doctor was like, oh no, it's okay. It's not cancer or AIDS or nothing like that. And I was like, oh no, what is it? What kind of disease do I have? He's like, oh, you have alcoholism. I'm like, oh, thank you. Ooh, you got me scared there. Oh boy, ooh, oh boy. Oh wow, oh, I'm trying to celebrate. Drinks around me, dog. Oh, you got me worried. I thought I was gonna die. Oh no, I'm gonna have a time of my life. Oh. Woo! He's like, oh no, Mike, it's pretty serious. You're gonna have to go to AA. You got to go to therapy. I'm like, whoa. No, I have to go to the bars. I have to tip my waitress. No. Ooh, oh, thank God. Thank you. Ooh. Yeah, but yeah, I've been sober now 8 months. Ooh, it's been fun. Yeah, I was having too much fun, and then the cops came to my place and took me out of there. Yeah, they took me to rehab. I spent 2 months in rehab. I met some interesting people. Yeah, a lot of them suffer the same fun disease I have, and oh boy, we're all partying in there. Oh, it was great. But yeah, I'm living with my mom now. She has a disease. She has dementia. Yeah, she thinks I'm a cat. So yeah, ooh, it's terrible. That litter box is so full. Oh my god. Ooh. Oh my gosh. She feeds me cat food. It's great. Oh, I purr a lot. It's great. I love it. Yeah. Ooh, 13 minutes. Look. Oh, here we go. What else is new with me? Oh yeah, dating. Oh, it's fun. Yeah, I've been dating other people with the same fun disease I have. Going to bars. Yeah, I met this woman. She has a nice cat. Yeah, like another cat and a dog and and a husband. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, every time we go out, I always have to take him with us. So yeah, that's fun. He orders the most expensive thing on the menu. So I'm like, fuck. Yeah, he's like, damn, that sucks. Yeah, dating. Yeah, it's terrible. Threesomes are hard. It's always a devil's threesome. So yeah, it's very, very hard. Two-sided. Anyways. Yeah, that's fun. What else is new? What else? Yeah. Time travel. I've been thinking about time travel a lot. I've been thinking about going back to the year 1963. Now, why are you thinking 1963? Oh boy, that's the year when they invented the birth control. Ooh, yes. Oh yes, I'm gonna make sure I won't become my own grandfather. Yes. That's how I travel. Birth control. Always thinking like, ooh, that's enough. What else? Yeah. It's great to be in Vermont. I've never been to Vermont. I was born in Springfield. Tough neighborhood. Yeah, when I was born, I got a knife in the side of my side right here. Yeah, the doctor said that'd be $12 million, because yeah, he's the one that did it to me. Yeah, he stabbed me. I was like, damn it. So yeah, the doctor's tough. Yeah. Yeah, but I got a settlement. That was fun. I'm still living off of it. So. Thank you, doctor. I love it. What else? Yeah, time travel. People always ask me, would you go back in time and kill Hitler? I'm like, no. No, I could never kill a baby. No, I would take that baby, raise it, and then at the age of 13, I would, give it a sex change operation. Yes, baby Hitler would be a little girl, and I would send it back, and, oh yeah, it'd be fantastic. I would love to do that. A little baby Hitler. Yeah. Pretty fun. Well, it's great to be here. That's all the time I got. Thank you very much.
That was awesome. Thanks for coming, Michael.
Thank you.
So Tom, do you want to go down or do you want me to do my set and then go last?
You can do your set.
I'll do my set. All right, is everybody hanging in there? We're all doing good. We can handle another few minutes here.
You got 5.
Got 5 for a minute. I'll switch the timer here. Reset and start.
I'm getting good at this. All right. Well, everybody did so good tonight. Now I'm like, I'm gonna bomb. I've got a show next Thursday or next Friday, so I'm gonna go through my my regular bits that some of you have heard, but a lot of you haven't. So anyway, in the news, there was a baby elephant born in the zoo this last month, and the elephant's mom rejected it, believe it or not. And the zoologists are bottle feeding the elephant, and another female elephant is kind of taking it under its wing. And the zoologists are guessing that because of the baby's childhood trauma, the elephant may grow up someday and do stand-up comedy. There you go. I think I have ADHD, but every time I try to take an ADHD test, I don't complete it. So I'm like, I'm not certain about that. I do live here in Chester. Chester's a small town. Before I started this performance space, the only entertainment we had here was tribute bands impersonating other tribute bands. There's new owners for the diner in town, and they want to they're having a name the diner contest. It's one of those diners that has the wobbly seats. I suggested they call it the loose stool diner. They hated that idea. I thought it was good. I'm an idea guy. I went to the barber, Dale. He was complaining. He's like, oh, we got our old bald guys like you coming in here, Barry. I'm an artist. I would like to work on a full head of hair. I said, Dale, there's all kinds of young people in town here. You got to do some promotion. You should put out a sign that says, we groom children. I think that the CIA should hire former KFC employees because they've been able to keep the Colonel's secret recipe a secret. I like that joke. All right, yeah, so the other thing that they did in town, I don't know if anybody noticed when they came in, they put signs all around town. Welcome to Chester, live, work, play. Welcome to Chester, shop, eat, stay. I went to the town manager and I said the sign out in front of my place doesn't really represent my experience here. It should say, live, work, and play with yourself. She did not like that idea.
Like right.
Yeah. So anyway, it was a long, cold winter, and I did some creative writing this winter. I was waffling between beautiful things like Henry David Thoreau and some real crazy shit like Ted Kaczynski, manifesto type of stuff. But I did write a song. I wrote a cheating love song, and I'd like to sing it for you right now. And I'm going to sing it in the style of Bob Dylan. All right, here we go. I'm excited about this. Well, I'm cheating on my left hand with my right. I don't know which one I'll be with tonight. If I can't be true to me, I'll never be true to you. I said if I can't be true to me, I'll never be true to you. There you go. That's my cheating love song, everybody. Yes, there you go. I'm single, never married. A football player's wife divorced him a couple of weeks back because his penis was too big. I'm thinking maybe that's why I'm still single. I'm also a little confused though, because like the Menendez brothers, you're familiar with them? Yeah, they killed their parents, shot their mom in the face. Both of them were able to get married while in jail. I'm like, what kind of red flag am I putting out there compared to those guys? Like, what the hell? I got a buddy of mine, he said that I should date a vegan. I said, why should I date a vegan? He said, it's simple, Barry. Vegans like nuts. I did have the best girlfriend ever last year. My girlfriend Heather, she was awesome. We'd ride bikes and kayak and hike, and whenever we got into bed, I would kiss her from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head, which led her to tell me that I was the greatest lover that she ever had, and she couldn't believe how much I loved her. And me being an honest guy, I had to tell her the truth. I said, Heather, you're always out in the woods with your dog. I'm deathly afraid of Lyme's disease. All I've been doing is checking you for ticks. She got mad at me and left. I used to have a thong collection when I was younger and handsome, and women still liked men and artists. Before the lesbians took over. How did this happen anyway? All right, I'm not going down that road.
This is Subaru country.
Yeah, I moved to Vermont. So anyway, I used to have a thong collection. Women would stay over, which was wonderful, and I don't know what it is about women and their thong underwear. Maybe they don't cost a lot. I don't know. They get lost in the sheets. They take off in the morning, and a couple of weeks later, when I actually made my bed, I'd find a thong. Last week, I had a woman my age stay over, and I woke up in the morning, and there was a pair of Depends under my bed. That was not good. Oh man, I did put an ad in the paper for dating. I wrote that I was tall and handsome in the dark. I got a response back from a woman. She said she was 18 in the dark. We met, she's 81. We've been hanging out in the dark. Old people sex is not that bad. Not only can she take her teeth out, she has Parkinson's. We were watching the WNBA the other night. I'm a big WNBA fan. I love the Fever, go Fever. And I got there, and she gave me a blowjob. It was wonderful. And then halftime rolled around, and she said to me, "Benny, you look like you could use a blowjob." And I said, "Martha, I know you're struggling with memory loss. My name is Barry. But yes, I would like a blowjob. I haven't had one in a long time." So my sister heard that joke on Facebook. She calls me up. "I told the girls to stop following you on Facebook because you make these crass jokes and I don't want them to hear it." The girls, my nieces, they're in college. I said, "Jody, if the girls are going to stop following my Facebook page, I'm not going to contribute to their college education anymore. I'm going to stop following their OnlyFans pages." Then my dad called me up. "God damn it, what the hell are you doing now? Your sister's mad at you. You're on Facebook. You know, Lona Altman, she went to school with your ma. You think that she wants to hear you sing a song about not knowing what hand you're going to jerk off with and getting blowjobs from toothless old ladies? What the hell's wrong with you? You can't, you gotta take that off of there. You're embarrassing the whole family. Put it on YouTube. You can put it on YouTube, don't put it on Facebook." And then I got news for you. I'm taking you out of the will. I've decided to become a philanthropist. So I grew up in a small town of 350 people in rural Minnesota. My dad became quite successful by inventing some tools for solid surface fabrication, and my family has a cabinet factory that ships cabinets all around the world. My cousins and my dad does things for them too. My dad drives around in a rock star bus. And he said, "Yeah, you know, this is what I'm going to do. We grew up in the little town of Plato, and I'm real proud of it. You know, the water tower, it always looks like crap. And I'm going to start a foundation, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paint the water tower with automotive paint to get that nice and shiny. And then I'm going to hire a crew to mow everybody's lawn in town. And all the grass will be the same height. It's going to look really good. And then people, they can apply for extra grant money if they want to put new shrubs in. And then I'll make that available for them too. So if you want to get in on any of the inheritance, you're going to have to move back home and apply for some grant money for some shrubs." All right. That's what I have written down. I haven't told the shrub story in a long time. I think the word shrub is funny. So I did that. I like doing stories on Facebook. I did that a little bit before I started doing stand-up. And one day I got all serious and put the story on that my dad called me after watching Bill Gates and Warren Buffett talk about not giving their kids money. And then I told that story. Yeah, I watched Bill. That's how I forgot to open up. Yeah, I watched Bill Gates. You know, you're saying we're not giving the kids money. And then I thought about it, and I'll start a foundation to keep Plato beautiful, you know? So I put that on my Facebook page. And like my friends are sending me messages, "I'm really sorry to hear your dad took you out of the inheritance." They totally believed it. Oh, shit. All right. Thank you very much. This has been great. I never know what's going to happen. At like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm like, I don't think we're going to do this. We had the big show in Bellows Falls on Thursday. I'm tired. And then Ed said, "Well, I'd like to come." And then this is great. I'm so glad you all came tonight. This is really awesome. People from town showed up. There you go. Good job. I was gonna have the give him a round of applause. I was gonna have the gentleman there come out of the closet, but then I noticed that yes, there's a baby on the way, so maybe it would have been funnier with a baby on the way to have him come out of the closet. All right, here we go. We have one last comic. Tom, what town do you actually live in?
Lebanon.
All the way from Lebanon, New Hampshire. Lebanon, it's in New Hampshire.
Yeah. You've been to the airport, man.
I've been to the airport. I'm thinking West Lebanon is in New Hampshire too. White River is in Vermont. It's right on the border. He works at a car dealership. His daughter graduated from Harvard. His wife told him he was funny to get him out of the house. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the man with the longest butt crack in comedy, Tom Zudemeister.
Barry, you've been in Vermont way too long. You don't even know that West Lebanon is where you've been going to for the open mic comedy, and you don't know it's in New Hampshire? What about when you get off 91, you have to get on to 89? That should be a dead giveaway.
Oh,
I was thinking White River Junction.
White River Junction is in Vermont. West Lebanon is New Hampshire. All right. Anyway, for those of you who don't watch the geography lesson, let me start my set. So, one of the big things. Well, first of all, my name is Tom Zudemeister. Yes, I do work at a dealership, and no, I'm not going to try to sell you a car. So you're all set. I'm just one of their drivers. That's all I do. If someone needs service and needs someone to get to, they need to get to work or to the house. There's another person and we drive in a van, or the big rig as we call it, which handles 14 people. So, but anyway, something that's very near and dear to my heart is something called the Proudy. And the Proudy started back way in 1981. 4 nurses were caring for an older patient. Her name was Audrey Proudy. And what they did is they went out and biked 100 miles in one day on their bikes. And I don't know how many people here have ever done a century bike ride. Anyone? We have one person. All right, awesome. Yes. So the reason we call it a century is because we are willing to go out and spend thousands of dollars on a nice bike. I'm assuming you did too, sir, right? Yes. Yeah. None of this Walmart, Kmart crap. None of that. No. Huffies don't cut it. Schwinn's neither. Okay. We're talking Treks, we're talking Specialized, we're talking Giants, we're talking really nice bikes, carbon fiber, 2 fingers, well, you know what I mean. Anyway, 2 fingers, you put it in the right spot, you can literally lift your bike. That's how light they are. We also get to wear, because you probably are not, but I will admit I'm a little bit of an exhibitionist because I'm willing to go out in public in bike shorts, which is the 2 millimeters of lycra and spandex that keeps it legal so I do not get arrested for public indecency. Okay, because it doesn't hide anything. It's all right, all the musculature shows, okay? Very embarrassing to my wife, especially when I come out, when friends come to visit, I make sure to come out in my bike shorts. She enjoys it to no end. But anyway, I'm digressing. So the Proudy has been around since 1981. I participated in every year since 2001. I have done the 20 miles, I've done the 25 miles, 35 miles, the 50 miles. I've done the Century Ride numerous times. I've also done the Proudy Ultimate, but it's some of the rides have been much harder than others. In 2009, I did the Proudy Ultimate, and what that is that I did a century on a Friday, and I did a century on a Saturday. So 200 miles over 2 days. And to make it even more fun, we go down Thursday night, went down to St. Anselm's down in Manchester, and we get to our room, and here I'm thinking like, great, I have a single and everything, and I meet Steve from Massachusetts. I don't know about you, but if you get to sleep in a dorm room of a place that you don't know, you're sleeping in the same room with someone that you met 15 minutes before, and oh yes, let's all make sure we put our bikes in the room too, because we don't want them being stolen. It made for an interesting thing. So Anyway, long story short, I woke up late. I'm like, oh my God. So the event started at 6:30 in the morning. I woke up at 6 o'clock. I don't know about you, but you have to stretch, you have to eat, you have to get dressed. Not so all in that order. But anyway, you have a lot to do in half an hour, and there's no way I could do it. And I was like, oh my God, rushing around, like, what? How am I going to get this all figured out? What am I going to do? And then I woke up for real. It was 2 o'clock in the morning. I could not fall back asleep. It is very difficult, and I'm sure you will attest, sir, that if you try to bike 100 miles on 4 hours of sleep, it's extremely difficult to do. But I was able to get through it, and I was also very hot that day. Next day, it was cloudy, it was overcast, did the 100 miles no problem. And I remember coming back to it, and there were people all in around all the place, and they're all looking, oh, we're so tired, we're so tired. I'm like, you pussies, you know? I just biked 100 miles the previous day, 100 miles today, I'm feeling fantastic, and you guys are all wimps. I just couldn't believe it. I was so frustrated with them. And then in 2021, we had the alternate Prouty. And what that was is that since COVID was going on, we all had to bike. There was only 19 of us biking. And so what happened is we started again at 6 o'clock in the friggin' morning, and we met in Hanover. So how many of you here are familiar with Hanover, New Hampshire? Any of you are? Of course, you're a biker. Okay, so, but Hanover, New Hampshire, if you go over into Norwich, again, Barry, Hanover, Norwich, they're New Hampshire, Vermont, just to clarify.
A river.
A river, this Connecticut River. Yes, I know, it doesn't make any sense. Why is it Connecticut if it's Vermont, New Hampshire? We'll go over another time and we'll tutor you. Okay, so you go down this huge hill, it's called West Wheelock, and you go down, it's like half a mile to 7/10 of a mile. And since it was a little cold and a little moist, so it was like 55 degrees, rule of thumb is the temperature drops about 20 degrees. So we're getting pretty close to freezing. So as we're biking along, because I'm wearing my bike jersey and I have a wind jacket over it, and all of a sudden, I'm 20 miles in the ride, and I'm feeling pain in my chest. I'm like, oh great, just what I need is to have a heart attack while I'm biking 100 miles. The good news is there was a doctor in the bike ride, but he wasn't a cardiologist, he was an oncologist. So I'm sure he know how to do CPR. But I was like, I cannot believe I might be having a heart attack. But it was a very strange pain. It was very localized, and it was a very small patch. So I just could not figure out what was going on. Anyway, we got the 100-mile ride done. I get home, it's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I step in the shower, I'm lathering up, I'm like, oh, what was that? As I'm going over my chest, I look down and I see that my jersey had been rubbing so vigorously and so long over my nipples that I had rubbed them. Yeah, go ahead and laugh. I had rubbed my nipples off and they were bleeding. Yeah. So I mentioned this to one of my friends who's in endurance. She's like, oh yeah, that happens to marathon runners all the time. I'm like, Ellen, why didn't you tell me this? She's like, oh yeah, it's very simple. You just put Band-Aids over them beforehand. I'm like, great, you're telling me this after the fact? I will tell you though that Neosporin for 2 weeks and Band-Aids and very loose-fitting shirts, they grow back. You're in much better shape. So yeah, okay. And speaking of blood, I also donated blood on Thursday. How many people here have ever donated blood? Okay, good. So do you love the questionnaire they give you? Have you ever read the questionnaire? So it's 40 questions. It starts off nice and simple. How are you feeling today? Are you feeling well? Yes, I'm feeling fantastic. Then it quickly devolves into, have you had to either pay, exchange drugs, or use sex in order to have sex? And I was like, I had to check off no, but it took me a minute to think about it, because if no offense, but if you want to have sex with your wife, sometimes you do have to go out to dinner and go to a movie and have, and spend money. So I asked the nurse one time, I'm like, so does that count for having to pay for sex? She's like, well, did you have sex? I'm like, no. She's like, no, then don't worry about it. The other great question I have too is that, have you been in juvenile lockup, have you been in prison or a federal penitentiary for 72 consecutive hours? And I had to ask them one day, I'm like, just asking hypothetically, why do you ask that question? She's like, well, first I have to ask you, have you ever done that? I'm like, no, I haven't. So, well, we asked because we want to make sure you haven't had hepatitis. Like, oh, great. So this is one reason why I don't speed at 100 miles an hour on the highway, because I don't want to get thrown into juvenile lockup or detention or whatever, because I don't want to catch hepatitis. But I do have to tell you, though, that last year I did turn 60. Thank you. I did go down to Florida. When we came back from Florida, my boss called me in. She's like, I got a surprise for you. Because I was complaining that we were always wearing these black shirts and we're outside all the time. So I got you light blue shirts. I got these nice light blue shirts. And so the first day I'm wearing it, I go to one of our sister dealerships up in all things Barrie, Vermont. And as I'm walking towards the dealership, this very attractive woman, early, mid-20s, made a point to look at me, made a point to smile, and say, how are you today? And then actually carry on with a brief conversation. I was really feeling good about it. I was like, wow, this is great. I'm 60, and I'm wearing the shirt, and it must be the shirt. It must be something. Or maybe it's the gray hair. Maybe it's because I look regal enough. I don't know what it is. So then when I got back to our other dealership, there was another woman there, and she was probably just maybe a little bit older than me. And same thing. She looked me right, I thought she was looking me right in the eye. And she also made a point to talk to me. I'm like, wow, this is fantastic. I don't know what's going on. So I ended up having to go use the bathroom upstairs. And when I'm in the bathroom there, the real reason came out. And I have to say, it wasn't because of the hair that has the tintage of gray. It wasn't because I'm 6'2". It wasn't because I've been lifting weights. I realized that I had been objectified. And it was, I felt, I have to ask all of you, especially, it'll make a sense in a second here. Have you ever noticed sometimes that people don't look you right in the eye? They might be looking down a little bit, and you've ever had to say, like, hello, my eyes are up here? Have you ever had to say anything like that? Any of you here? Yeah, I realized that my nipples were showing through my shirt. And that's what they were looking at. I felt like a sex toy, but it's all good. It's all good. I felt like a boy toy, so I made it. So I lived. And then, let's see here. Technology. How many people here are happy with technology, the way it's been going? Okay. So, have you been following what the Chinese are doing with some of the cars? Have you heard about this this newest invention they're coming out with? Thank God it's not here yet. So, it is voice activated, or you can press a button. And what they've come up with is that for longer trips and for autonomous cars, you will now have the ability that you can either say, I have to take a dump, or you press the button. And if you're sitting in the seat, all of a sudden, you spread your legs a little bit, and all of a sudden, a toilet will come right out. You just have to scooch up a little bit, go in there. Don't worry, Barry. I know you. This is your performance studio. I won't do anything. But anyway, as you're going at 80 miles an hour, you do your business, and then when you're done, oh yeah, I forgot to pull out pants. Anyway, you pull your pants back up, you sit back, and it will close in. And apparently there's a heating vent in there, there's a fan to help exhaust it all out. And what's going to happen is that they thought of all the steps except that last critical step. How many of you here have kids? Anyone here have kids? Oh yeah, that's right, you have a son. Do you remember when he had to do potty training? Yep. So who got to clean out the little potty chair? Yeah, okay. So that's the one thing they forgot. Even though it's been dried, even though all the odor has been sucked out of it, they did not figure out a way on the road-going version of how to deposit that. So you still have to clean it out manually. Except if you get the off-road version, you don't, because what they came up with is that since it has a higher ground clearance, when you're going through the dirt roads, when you're going through the grass, you have enough time, you have a half hour, there's a button on the dash that you can push. And there's a trap door built into it. So it can just drop the fertilizer right there. So that way you get, and you know where they've done it, because the grass develops what they call a septic leach field grass green. So because you're dropping your waste right there. So that's something for us to look forward to from the Chinese cars. Aren't we psyched about that? Yeah, I thought we would be psyched about that. And then I have to ask, so you're expecting, correct? Yes. Yes. One or two? One. Okay, good. Sorry. The reason I asked if it was one or two because we thought we were having one. And then at 18 weeks, they were doing the ultrasound. I'm looking at the picture going, why is there a mirror image up there? And that's when the technician goes, huh, how about that? Twins. Yeah, that's how we found out at 18 weeks we're having twins. I still get choked up about it now. But anyway, that's how we found out we're having twins. Yes, one ended up going to Harvard for her master's, then one ended up going to Simmons for her master's. But twins always come early? Always come early? Not these two. No, not these two. My wife carried them full term, plus a day.
Oh.
It was just as hard on me. No, it wasn't as hard on me. My wife by the third trimester, she could literally put the plate here and just scoop the food in. It made it so much easier. But they were a day late. They were both over 7 pounds. So something for you to look forward to. Okay. So she's giving me a finger. I'm not sure which one. So, hey, with that said, just want to give you a quick idea. So if any of you are ever up for it, we do open mic also in Lebanon, New Hampshire. And we've been doing it for over 2 years. You don't get 15 minutes, you only get 5. But we actually have windows, and you get to watch airplanes land and take off if you want also. So that is my time. Thank you very much. Drive safe. Have a great night.
Well, we did it. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. Every time we do a show, it just ends up being really, really cool. What a great experience. I'm glad you guys enriched my life. I'm very grateful. Thank you all for coming. We'll see you again sometime. Thank you.
You want to tell them where your show is? What's that? You want to tell the audience where your show is on Friday?
Oh, no. It's in freaking Bowscan somewhere.
What?
It's in Bowscan. No one's going to go there.
Oh.
How do you stop this thing? It's up here. That was perfect.